welcome to a slightly different culture pump. This week, one of the guests will be me, Dixon George, writer, critic, freelance biographer. So, let's pump a little culture in a very meta way. Has your life been a series of interesting incidents? Do your friends think you're hilarious? Do people pay to hear your riveting anecdotes? The answer to all these questions is probably no. But do you want them to be yes? Of course you do. Here at Dixon George Biographies, we will tweak the facts of your life so it is still your story, but actually something people want to read, and at rates starting at £3,000, anybody can become the next Roger Moore, in biography form. Visit biogdg.com for more information and use the code PUMPME, all one word, at checkout for an extra 3% off. My heart made the news. Over and clout. More facts than you can possibly know, so stop listening. Clunk. And of course, Culture Pump. Podcasts. Like it or not, podcasts are a part of the culture now. So, in an attempt to help you delve deep into them, we are going behind the scenes of Culture Pump itself. Let me draw back the wizard's curtain. Welcome to the magic behind the magic. Now, hard as it is to understand, each episode of Culture Pump is put together by a team of extremely talented people. It's not just, as one Maggie Bye-Worthington from Cirencester said in her one-star review, a man in his children's room with a bad microphone. For instance, doing research over here we have Mark. He's worked for me for 13 years now, following me from job to job like my faithful puppy. Tell the listeners what you do, Mark. Mark? Mark! Yeah? Tell the listeners what you do. What's this? I'm doing a behind the scenes. Have you told them how we had to move studios after Dale Couchfield vandalised the old one? They should have been thankful. That door would be worth a fortune. So, behind the scenes, you say? Who did the research? Nobody. We're only doing this because we've run out of money. Tell me it wasn't Sam. He spends all his day on social media. You spend all your day on porn sites. At least I don't share everything I do with people who don't care. Well, he does it on his own time now. We had to let him go. He demanded minimum wage, for goodness sake. And if you shared everything you did, it will be pictures of you pleasuring yourself to videos of mid-80s Carol Vorderman. Have you been looking at my computer? We only have one computer. Oh God, so has everyone seen? Oh, God. None of my shows would get anywhere near the shining standard you hear each week without the help of Tristan Mould, producer extraordinaire. Not only that, he is my longest-standing producer after the unfortunate incidents of the first two podcasts. Say hello, Tristan. I'm busy. Tell everybody what you do. Any news on my wages, then? You still owe me for the last two. Tristan is responsible for making sure... He always... One time... What is it you do? You press record? Hey! We record all episodes of Culture Pump at Sound Noise Studios in Lower East London. The studio is situated above Staines Begun, a laundrette run by the lovely Mr. Goyd and his son Drex. Mr. Goyd, how do you cope with people going in and out of your laundrette? I'm sorry, am I overstepping the mark by talking to you? I thought we were, if not friends, on speaking terms. Drex, how about you? Do you find it odd that people are constantly passing through? I know that you've had Jedward record here, and let's not forget the time that Morgan Spurlock recorded his British Focus documentary podcast. How many films do I have to make before people forget about the fucking burger one? Any goss? You have to go, right? Of course. Go serve your customers. So, that's it. I hope you understand a bit more of what goes on here at the base of Culture Pump HQ headquarters. I'd better close these curtains before you learn any more secrets. Until next time, keep your hand on the culture and pump it until your arm falls off. This is Dixon George, falling off. Signing off, I mean. We can edit that. Juniper, sir. What can I do for you?
You're behind.
I'm so sorry. I'll have it for you by the end of the month.
Not good enough.
There must be something I can do.
Maybe I'll have a guest for you.
But we already have a guest for next week.
Now you have someone else.
Of course, Mr. Juniper. I can't wait to meet them. Thank you for listening to this episode of Culture Pump. It was written and performed by me, Mark Granger. The intro music and outro music was written and performed by me as well. And all the sound effects I couldn't do, I found at zapsplat.com. Oh yeah, and the music you can probably hear underneath this now is the same music I used for the advert. The advert thing was found at podsummit.com. It's called Splash in Memory. They made a load of these things for podcasts, and it's worth having a look. If you liked it, please do subscribe, apparently, and rate it and whatever. If you didn't like it, just keep it to yourself.